Hey guys, um, welcome to Wednesday night dinner. Any second now, I think my wife and daughter are going to come through here because Abby just doesn't eat fancy and she does spaghetti. But I want to go through this recipe real quick for garlic honey shrimp because you have to let it marinate from anywhere from 15 minutes to 8 hours. I'm going to do the 30 to 45-minute marinade. Now, I'm making a double batch, and that's what I wrote the recipe down for because I don't think 1 pound of shrimp is nearly enough. So we do 2 pounds worth of shrimp, which requires doubling the recipe. And I know this one works. I've made it already. It's great. So, here's what we need. We need 2/3 cup of honey, half a cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 4 teaspoons if fresh, which is almost 2 tablespoons. Um, 2 teaspoons of minced fresh ginger. Now I have some fresh ginger that I'm going to mince up, but if you don't have minced ginger or ginger period to mince, I used powdered ginger in it the last time, the kind you buy in the little can, and it turned out just fine. 2 pounds of shrimp, 4 teaspoons of olive oil, and 4 green onions chopped up to garnish with. So if you don't like green onions, you don't have to have green onions with it, but they are good. And that's what the recipe calls for. So we're going to start with what we have to marinate it in, which is the honey, soy sauce, minced garlic, and ginger. And what we have to do is we have to put all that together and whisk it. So we're going to do that right now. If you're using fresh garlic, which I am, although we have dried minced garlic, but it's just not the same. If you can use fresh, I highly recommend it. So what I use, hold on, I'm sorry, I apologize for walking away from you. I need a plate to do the garlic with. This tool right here, it looks silly. It's a silicone tube, but it's the greatest thing ever for minced garlic. You literally just put the garlic in it, rub your hands back and forth like that, and it takes the peeling off of it. So you have the peeling's already off, nice clean piece of garlic. You don't have to work hard to peel it. Now you can peel it with just a knife, and it's not incredibly difficult, but this is just so much easier, I think. And you can see if any of your garlics are bad. See, like that one's bad. If your garlic falls apart like that, that's bad. So we need to just put that in the trash, which is all right. Garlic is relatively inexpensive all year round, and you can pick it up at any grocery store. I mean, if you can buy it in a small town, you can buy it anywhere. Well, so once you get your garlic peeled, which I am currently working on as we speak. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. I need to get different garlic. That garlic, the couple pieces, the other pieces I had, not so good. So that's all right. We've got like 20 cloves of garlic in there. So we'll get fresh garlic. But anyhow, I'm going to do this, and then I don't know how I'm going to mince my ginger yet, but I'm going to mince it while I can, because I have fresh garlic this time. You can pick up garlic just about anywhere, and really, to buy a root is not expensive at all. I bought a root the size of Texas, and it cost me like, I think, $2, and it'll last a lifetime. With ginger, if you buy a fresh root, you can after you start using it, or if you don't plan on using it for quite a long time, you can freeze it. The only thing you have to do is get the skin off of it first before you freeze it, which I have not de-skinned mine yet. It'll hold true in your fridge for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, a month at any rate. And then that way you can keep it, but it'll last a lifetime if you put it in your freezer. But like I said, you have to peel it first, which I'll show you how to do that. It's really easy and very fun to do. Oh, I hate when things don't cooperate. There we go. All right, so I got about 4 tablespoons with the garlic. I mean, if you have decent sized garlic, like they'll tell you small, medium, or large garlic cloves. I don't know what a small, medium, or large garlic clove is, but I'm gonna guess that's about a medium. You know, and I know about 4 of these, and maybe a small one. It is about 4 teaspoons worth. So that's the way we ran with that. Remember, when you're cooking, it's unlike baking. It's not an exact science. It's okay to have a little more, a little less. What do you like? I mean, do you like ginger? If you like ginger, you put a little more ginger in it. If you like, you know, the only rule really is that is a ginger root. That is a piece of the main ginger root that I got right there. I know it looks like an alien. It's kind of cool. But what you do is your tool to peel that skin off of there, spoon. You take it and you quite literally just rub it across the top and it peels it right off. You can use a peeler. The problem with that is you can't get into the nooks and crannies. There's a lot of nooks and crannies in there. Like you wouldn't be able to get a peeler down in there, but you can get your spoon down in there. And really, there's nothing better than the smell of fresh ginger. So you get about what you want peeled off of it, or what you think you're going to use. And like I said, later on, maybe tonight, tomorrow, I'll peel this completely back and put it in the freezer. That way, I know I have it and it doesn't go to waste and it doesn't take up room in my fridge. Things of that. And we'll take it from there. Now to peel or to mince this, I'm going to use, I think I have a thing to mince with. If not, I'm going to have to use my cheese shredder thingy. Hold on for me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to find a microplane. It's a really big microplane, but it works. I'm going to shred. Yeah, we see you. All right, go on. So, in this bowl right here, I'm going to microplane. I already have the honey and the soy sauce in the bowl. Soy sauce. I say it wrong, but I've been saying it the same way for 50 years. So, if you don't know what 2 teaspoons of ginger look like, that's okay. You can put it into a measuring cup or a whatever. And like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. And we'll get the garlic off, ginger off of there. There we go. All right. Yep. Got the fresh ginger in there, a little bit more. All right. Got the, sorry, that was some dinging, wasn't it? Oh, don't want to put that in there. Put my ginger over to the side. Then we need press for the garlic. The auto mince. You okay? What are you doing, man? And we're just going to push that right in there. You guys have seen me use this before. I love this thing for garlic. I'm not real good at mincing things with a knife. I mean, I'm okay at it, but it takes me forever. So we'll put this in. Now, normally, before I'd even start shooting, I'd have all this done. But I kind of want you guys to see it, because there's really not a whole lot to this. So we'll get that in. Like I said, it's 4 teaspoons worth, tablespoons. Whew, that'd be a lot of garlic. Even for somebody that likes garlic, that would be a very potent amount of garlic. And we just take that off of there. I take a knife pull as much of the garlic as I can out of here, because it may not be completely minced from the inside there, but it's okay, because by the time you get done fussing with it and it sits, it will fall apart. Not a big deal. So we got a lot of garlic garlic goodness off of there. All right, so we got 4 ingredients in there. I believe that's all we needed in there. Yep. It's 2/3 cup of honey, 1/2 cup soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of fresh ginger. Well, 4 teaspoons of garlic because it's fresh. So all we have to do is whisk this up, which I gotta find my whisk real quick. There she is. Sorry, I've been cooking and baking all day and I'm a little out of sorts. So with this, we're going to use half of this to pour over the shrimp. And then we're going to set the other half of it covered in the fridge while the shrimp marinates. And that's really, other than cooking up the shrimp, that's just all there is to it. So I'm going to get this whisked up. I'll show you how to put it in a container basically, or you can put it in a Ziploc bag, however you want to do it. You know, it's completely up to you. So you got that all mixed up. We are all mixed up, and this tastes amazing. Even on its own, it tastes amazing. Once you get the shrimp with it, and all, oh, it's just good. I'm telling you, best stuff ever. Let's see. Let's get a small container to put it in right quick. All right. Sorry about that. Spent half my time looking for stuff. All right, so I buy the already peeled, already deveined, already shrimp when I make this. When I make anything with shrimp, I just not a big fan of having to work any harder than I want to when it comes to something. And peeling and deveining shrimp is not one of them. I would much rather spend the extra couple dollars and already get it peeled and deveined. All right, so you can use fresh shrimp. You can use frozen shrimp. If you use frozen shrimp, like I am here, make sure it's thawed. You don't really want it to be frozen. All right, so I got half of it on there. Poured half of it in there. Left the other half in the bowl. We'll put this on there. Shake it up. Make sure it's good and evenly coated. Because you want every little person to participate, right? You want each shrimp to have some. So they all want to be participants in your dinner. Or in this case, my dinner. All right. So it doesn't look like there's a lot in there, but trust me, it's enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in the fridge for 15, 20 minutes, maybe even 30. Probably 30. And then as soon as I pull it out, I'll be back and we can get it cooked real quick. Easy peasy, and it'll be done. Literally, that's it, other than cooking it up. But we'll fry it up when I get back. All right, see you in a second. All right, guys, I'm back. So I got my 4 teaspoons of oil in the pan. It's heated up. Excuse me. Now I'm going to take my shrimp and my marinade that I marinated it in, and dump it in. So, we're going to, while I'm cooking, I'm listening to a live stream of Mudrucker. He's talking about cast iron. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cook this shrimp until it's completely pink on both sides. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still raw. It's just marinated. It takes about a good 2 minutes per side, minute and a half per side. You'll know. It'll turn pink and curl up. See how like this one in particular isn't curled? Well, I mean, it's used, but it's not, it'll curl tight. Kind of like this one's starting to do. That's how you'll know they're done. They'll be pink instead of translucent gray, and they'll curl. So we're going to cook this down a little bit, let that thicken up, and it won't take long at all. Got the oven on, or the stovetop on medium high-ish, right around 5 to 6 if you're playing by the numbers on my stove. And then after that heats up and is done cooking, the last thing we got to do is put marinade on it, and then eat. So I'll bring you back here in just a few minutes when I go to put the marinade on it, and then we'll try it. All right, I'll see you here in just a sec. Okay, so we're back. Literally 3 minutes later. No minutes for you guys. And see how everything's pink. It's curled. Looks like little mini donuts. That way you know you're done. So all you have to do is literally turn your oven off, or turn your range off. Yes, you are not using the oven. And then we're going to take the rest of our, the stuff we soaked it in, marinade, and we're going to put it in there. And we're going to stir it up, and then it will be done. Put that in the sink to be washed. I'm telling you, wash as you go, and you'll be happy all your life with dishes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a bowl, and as it sits, it'll continue to marinate a little bit, and the sauce will thicken up. It's loose now because it's honey. Honey, with the honey in it, naturally, as you heat it up, it loosens. That's the nature of honey. And then as it gets cold, or as it cools down, it will solidify. So let me get the camera moved, and we'll get a bowl together and see how it tastes. All right, hold on just a moment. Okay, guys. So got it bowled up and got everything straightened up and organized. While I was waiting on that, like any other protein, let it sit for a minute. It won't hurt it. And that way you're good to go. But here is our fried rice Chris made. I'm not real good at making fried rice, but she's amazing. It's nothing more than rice cooked, soy sauce, butter, egg that you cook in the pan with the rice. And then just add your pea. We put frozen peas and carrots in it. And it makes a absolutely wonderful meal. Well, wonderful rice to go with your meal. So, I can't seem to find what I'm looking for. I think somebody came in and rearranged my kitchen. All right, so we're going to try this, see how it tastes. It'd be a lot easier if you could see my face while I talk to you, I think. And try this. All right. So, all we do, like anything else, fried rice on the bottom. And then we'll take some of the shrimp, put it on there, and then I like the sauce it's sitting in, the honey garlic sauce. Like I said, it does thicken up, as you said. By the time we get this to the dinner table, it'll be good and thick. But I like to put a little bit over top of it. So that way we have fried rice with honey garlic shrimp. I eat everything with a spoon. I think forks are kind of goofy unless you're eating steak or chicken. But let's try it and see how we go. Yep, that's good stuff. You can really, I know I say this in about every video I do, but you really can taste everything. I can taste the garlic, I can taste the ginger, I can taste the honey, the sweetness of the honey. The soy sauce balances it so it's not overpowering. And you get a little bit of that. The shrimp tastes great. yeah, I mean, there's just not, and that fried rice is unbelievable. Someday, when I finally convince Chris to get in front of a camera and cook for you, I'll be able to have her show you how to do fried rice. The video that you're going to see tomorrow, I actually shot earlier and briefly mentioned this dish, but to show you what's coming up, we did a wonderful apple pie, and then which I show you how to make the crust, and link you to how to make or where to find the pie fillings, and then because it's more of a crust video, but I wanted to make an apple pie and wanted you guys to see. And then Chris made a lemon meringue. All right, well, I'm gonna go take this to the table so we can have supper. I love you guys. Tell somebody else you love them. I guarantee it'll make their day a little better. And we'll see you again soon. All right, see you later. Love you. Bye.